Hello and you're welcome, and this is my project on flight. So it's everything that flies. Unfortunately, we weren't able to capture a tooth fairy, so I don't have a tooth fairy for you, but I've lots of interesting things. So I'm going to start off. We have some windmill kites, and these look like this. They're very easy to fly. If you pull them up and down, you can see which direction they fly in. If you want to change them to a different direction, I wonder what you have to do to make a windmill kite that goes in the opposite direction. Okay, and of course you can fly these in any way you like. Okay, we did some helicopters. We have helicopters that you buy, but we also have little helicopters, and these are other helicopters that you buy, and they fly like that. And we have other little helicopters that you make. And these are little helicopters made out of paper, and they fly in the same way. Watch and see which direction they fly in. And if you wanted to fly in another direction, guess what you have to do? Change the wings. Okay, so they're helicopters. We just talked about hot air balloons, so we have nice pictures of the hot air balloons, but we don't actually have a hot air balloon. We have made parachutes, and we have different parachutes made out of different materials. And sometimes the canopies are different shaped. Sometimes the canopies are the same shape, but some have holes in them and some have no holes in them. Some of the canopies are made out of different materials. I wonder which is the best parachute. I wonder which one slows down the poor Lego man so that he doesn't get killed. And then we have some bubbles. We blew bubbles with the children. And I'm wondering, if you use a star bubble wand, what shape will the bubble be? If you use a heart bubble wand, what shape will the bubble be? You have to try it and see. They're always spherical. We've made different aeroplanes. A lot of these are made just following directions. I wonder which one flies the best. I wonder which one flies the furthest. I wonder which one is aerodynamically the best. I wonder why they fly. I wonder if the air goes above them or the air goes below them. Does that make a difference? I wonder who can fly the one the furthest. We made some kites, and this is what our kites look like. And they're made out of one piece of paper and two skewers. And you can put any tails you like on them. You can put any string you like on them. They fly very well. Do you like to drink tea? Because if you like to drink tea, you can take a tea bag apart and you can stand it like this, and then you can light the top of the tea bag and you can get your tea bag to fly. Okay? Have you ever been on a hovercraft? Because you can make your own hovercraft like this. Now sometimes children think that the hovercraft will fly up here. In fact, it doesn't. It stays very close to the ground, but it flies on a little layer of air, and you can see it flying very well. There's some hovercrafts, and they're different things that fly, things that you can make yourself very easily, and things that you can try out yourself, and you can ask yourself some scientific questions. The one with the most potential for the scientific questions are ones like the parachutes, because if I give 3 people the same canopies, these are exactly the same canopies, but this time the canopies are made out of 3 different materials. I wonder which parachute would fly the best. Or you can have 3 identical parachutes, but this time the 3 canopies are different. How could you try it out? If you have 3 people in your group and you have 3 Lego men and you have the string, could you make it so that each one is exactly the same except for the hole, and then you would see which one is the best parachute, which one would fly the best. You can use different materials, you can use different sizes, you can use different shapes, or you can use holes, or you can use all the same canopies and you can do different lengths of string. Would that make any difference? So all of those have great potential for scientific questioning and answering.